streaming live. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Last game for the Nets, a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost by 3.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Nobody near Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Murray. The shot misses. Simmons with the defensive effort. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now Murray. Williamson outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Williamson.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game. Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Down low. Williams with the steal. And stolen by Murray. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Almanza. Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Outside, Thomas. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And it's Williamson missing.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
It's good from the top of the key. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Oh, that's just a beautiful work of art. Thomas is a 3-level microwave scoring threat.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Now come to the floor, you're incredible. Get loud, fans, on the court, your Light Squad. Who wants the defense?
And the Bulls making a change here. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 3. pass to Buzelis. And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Drops one in from the wing. 7 points in the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's White missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Simmons. Outside Thomas. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games. And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Spun in there. Great move.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Williamson with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Williamson missing. It's Thomas outside. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
The Nets on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Knocked loose. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. The shot's good.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Nets leading by
22.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
The shot, no good. Bulls trailed by 14. Snatched away. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow. And a big-time jam right there.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Simmons. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Here's Wells. Driving in. Buzelis grabs the board. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Releases. And the Bulls with another miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Fires for three, and the three ball is good. 8 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Wells. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Over Simmons. And again, no good by Chicago.
It's a +5 advantage for them.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Here's Stevenson. Offline from the high post. And the Bulls with possession. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Coming on the floor for your Bulls, number 0, Kobe White.
And the Nets with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Murray Boyles. Stevenson right side. Here's Murray Boyles. Clock at 6. Fades. It's all in by the Bulls.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
To the inside. Here's Wells. Can't hit from in close.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Outside for Simmons. Sweet move. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
Chicago calls timeout. Here's White. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Carries it down low.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
Nets leading by 22. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And here are the Bulls now. Murray right side. It's hauled in by Claxton.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Thomas with the ball. He's got 18. 5 on the clock. Unloads. Can't nail the jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Knocked away. In transition, here come the Nets. Jumps up. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Shoots it up. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Williamson. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
And here comes White, leading the fast break. And White slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
And Dejounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here.
Substitution for the Bulls.
27 seconds left here in the second. Stevenson outside.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
At the line for Chicago, Zion Williamson.
And both free throws good for Williamson. 12 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Bulls foul.
The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First free throw is good.
Dennis Schroeder taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 9 seconds left in the first half. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Bulls basketball.
With 4 seconds on the clock, here's White off with the layup. And so it's Brooklyn with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Simmons. Driving the lane. Rebound by Murray. Right side, White. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Rebound, Brooklyn. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Dejounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Almost, but it rolls out. Here's Chicago. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Drops in the tray.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Here's White. And the Bulls with another miss.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of half.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
There's Williamson with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Williams' shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
White. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Kept alive. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Trying to end the drought. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Whitehead. Lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown. Whitehead's got his second basket of the night.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
The Nets shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
Number 35. One shot.
And here are the Nets.
Substitution on the court.
A 14-2 run over the last bit.
Bulls foul. Wells. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Thomas. 18 points for him. And it's Almansa with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. And Thomas with the stuff.
And Thomas getting out on the break. He just smells points.
Williamson looking it over. Pass to Buzelis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game. Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
Here's Williamson. The layup missed. And here are the Nets. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. The 3 from Thomas. And it's Almansa with the rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Back to Thomas. From downtown, Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Thomas got 7 points for the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pulls up on the elbow. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Outside, White. Goes up from the top of the key. No good that time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Nets just dominating this one. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here are the Bulls now. Inside. Excellent D from Thomas. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better. Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Back to Murray. Fires the 3. The rebound by Johnson.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Thomas, no good. And so here is Chicago. Here's Wells. No good with the triple. Brooklyn in control. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no... Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Thomas is electric. He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Back to Thomas. Six to shoot. Plenty of space. They get it back. Lets it go from deep. And finally they hit one. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They get it back. Pass to White. And here is Wells. He's guarded by Johnson. The second chance effort. Johnson with the rebound.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at
all. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
He's just such a strong guard. Thomas can muscle his way into any area.
White, wide open. He fights. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Thomas up top. Again, the Nets for 2.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Murray.
Man!
And that one is stuffed right through.
The growth of Murray continues to impress me, especially watching him dish it like that right there.
To the paint. Here's Coney. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
It's stolen by White. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Simmons. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Bulls making a switch here. Williams with the steal. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. Simmons inside. Good on the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Outside for Simmons. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. It's White on the wing. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
And Simmons slams it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
No good from 18. Steps back to the left side wing. Back to White. And the rejection by Claxton. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory.
Zorro combinando las carteles, fanáticos con mi nombre los carteles, me muevo como lo que tú quieres, guagua blinda pa' brindar, de mi pauta esta se quieren guindar, si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal, escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival, tú podrás rimar pero no suena igual.